The Israel-Hamas war has now dragged on for a fortnight. Now, the next 48 hours are going to be especially critical. Israel's relentless campaign of bombing the Gaza Strip continues pretty much unabated. The question that is being asked around the world is, when will this end? Frankly, we don't know. But what we do know is that the world, especially the Muslim world, and indeed everyone with a conscience, wants the bombing and the suffering of the innocent civilians to stop. From Turkey to South Korea, from Malaysia to the United States of America, people across the world are protesting against the relentless campaign of air bombings that the state of Israel has resorted to, with the backing of the United States of America that continues to supply more and more weapons to the government in Tel Aviv. And what is happening at this moment is that innocent civilians are paying the price. The death toll has risen to almost 4,000. Hospitals, churches, and even schools and makeshift shelters is being bombed by the Israeli airstrikes.
Ümmetin çocuklarını katlettiler. Annelerini yok ettiler. İhtiyar, yaşlı demediler. Herkesi katlediyorlar bunlar. Ama bunların hesabı ağır olacak inşallah.
شعور بالحزن على الشهداء والأطفال والنساء، شعور بالتابع للحزن، الظلم والقهر، إنه الدول الغربية تنادي بحقوق الإنسان وحقوق الحيوان ولا يرون أي شيء من مشاهد أطفال غزة.
The state of Israel is about to wipe out the Hamas Islamist group that rules the Gaza Strip after it launched its big incursion into the state of Israel on the 7th of October. An estimated 1,400 people were killed. An estimated 1,400 people were in fact killed as Hamas fighters went on a rampage into the Israeli territories. Now, Hamas fighters in fact took as many as about 200 Israelis, many of them hostages, and there were also people from different nationalities who were taken hostage, and they are presently in the captivity of Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Israel has, of course, responded as it always does, with a campaign of relentless air bombing. It is dropping bombs that weigh nearly about 2,000 pounds on some of the most densely populated neighborhoods anywhere in the world. At this moment as we speak, 2.3 million people in the Gaza Strip have been denied access to food, water, electricity and fuel, and they are living through this unprecedented campaign of air bombings by the state of Israel. As we speak at this moment, at least about 3,785 people have been killed so far, including more than 1,500 children. And what is shocking is that even though Israel claims that it is going after Hamas, nearly about 60% of all casualties at this moment are innocent children and women who've got nothing to do with the fighting.
ذاهبون إن شاء الله لنصرة شعبنا فلسطين ونصرة بيت الله المقدس، ونلبي نداء المرجعية ونداء الشعب والعروبة إن شاء الله، وندعو كل الشعوب وكل العرب التضامن لفك الحصار عن المجاهدين، ونستنكر الصهيوني الغاشم اليهود وأمريكا الشيطان الأكبر على قصف الأطفال وتدمير المنازل وتهجير العوائل.
And also what we've been witnessing over the course of the last several days is that thousands of people have turned up in support of people who are being pounded at this moment. And our correspondent, Kalden Ongmu, has been tracking this story from South Africa. She sent us this report from one of the protest sites where people have come out and they're demanding that the innocent civilians, the innocent Palestinians are being killed in this mindless violence, that this violence needs to stop. Listen to what Kalden Ongmu has to say.
There's a heavy police presence outside Embassy of Israel in Pretoria as South Africa's ruling party, the ANC, alongside several civil society, community and faith-based organizations have marched to the Embassy of Israel in the country's capital, Pretoria, to pledge their support for Palestine as the conflict between Israel and Hamas continues to conflict in the Middle East. Previously, President Cyril Ramaphosa has reiterated the call for dialogue and negotiations to resolve the ongoing war. Ramaphosa has said that conflict has left many sad and fearful about the future of international relations. ANC has also called for the opening of humanitarian corridors and a United Nations-led negotiation process towards resolving the Israel-Palestinian conflict. This is Alden Ongmo from Pretoria, South Africa for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.